Just do it. Alright, I'm starting the intro, guys. It's happening right now. Berzerk podcast, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, guys, today? Including you and you guys.
I'm good.
Sweet.
I'm okay.
Still waiting for caffeine.
that looked like caffeine. What is that? Like Orange Crush or something?
Mike's
No, it's
sad.
energy drink.
He lost all his color.
Yeah, again. Mike, you don't even look at us. It was like, no.
Life is fleeting. Nothing matters anymore.
You need like a very sad piano track in the in the background.
For some good reason, Skype fucks up my color, so it looks less bad when I'm in black and white.
Yeah, it's Skype's fault. It's not that you're devoid of any emotion or anything.
Yeah, it's true. I have no soul.
It's not a phase, Mom.
Predict. It is not a phase. You're a phase.
I am a phaser.
People don't know at home. It's Mike in real life is actually in black and white.
Yeah.
I'm that old.
He defies everything, like every logic, every physical logic. Nice. Guys, what are we talking today? What are we talking about today? Why are we doing this podcast again?
I don't know. I
don't know.
We're talking about games.
Talking about games will be a good start. Yes. So guys, okay. So first, we are doing this today. Usually we do it on Friday. We do the Berzerk podcast on Friday, but tomorrow we're gonna be on the plane. Me, Kojak, and Mike is actually already there. You're already in San Diego, right?
I pooped everywhere already.
You pooped everywhere already, so yeah. And what I was about to say, yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be on the plane, me and Kojak, so we won't be there for the rest of the week. We will be at TwitchCon. So we decided to make a podcast today instead. And we also made the new update of Zombidle today. So it's a smarter one. Has it been released, by the way, Kojak?
It is. I think you said it was ready to be released on iOS, so we just gotta hit that button.
Oh, can we do it live?
Yeah,
Fuck
I'll
it.
do it right now.
Let's do it live. Nice. Okay, so and on Google Play.
I just gotta set it to go to everybody and not just beta users.
Nice. Okay. What about web?
Web, I have to actually go in and upload it to all the sites.
Okay. So it's gonna be today, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Like
Okay.
in 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes.
Yeah,
If
5 minutes.
iTunes loads, yeah.
You have 5 minutes.
Oh shit.
I can take care of iTunes actually. But yeah, the point is, it will be a smaller update. Can you talk a little bit about the update? Actually, we can pop the intro, the Mega Bob intro, and see like what's new in this update. So then we can talk about this one. How about that?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Go. Let's see Mega Bob.
Zombidle new update! Huge health boost! Halloween portal! More items in chest! And also bug fixes as usual. Oh yeah! So my favorite one, by the way, guys, is the huge health boost. Like, I loaded up my game and I had like 10 times more DPS out of nothing. It was like, what?
The reason why is because there's people who bought the last level of Hell Building and the bonus was ridiculously low.
Yeah.
So compared to shards, item, and other thing.
Yeah.
So the two last level, not even the two last. I think the three last level of Hell Building are better now.
I think
So if you already have them, you just got more DPS at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, because I think before it was multiply by 2, by 2, by 2, by 2, by 2 each levels. But now we did multiply by 2, by 3, by 4, by 5, by 5. I think that's what we did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the final level is 60 times 60.
Okay, multiply. Are you sure? I think it's even more than that.
Christ.
I think it's like multiply by 240. 60,000. Yeah,
I'm
so
not kidding.
so yeah, it is a little bit more than before. I know that it was literally 10 times better. I could like jump from I was barely able to go to difficulty 675 or something, and now I am up to 740, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great for people who buy that, and it doesn't do a lot after the last update
Yep.
where we put the shards and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna complain. You just like exploded my DPS. I was like, oh, good decision. Let's do that every update, right?
Yeah.
It's just like update, like multiply by 10 every single time. Otherwise, in the list, what else did we add, Kojak?
So we added the portal that is going to be used for the events and such. That is going to appear literally just right next to the very first map spot in World 1. Right now, it's not active, so when you go to use it, you'll actually be taken to a little like submission form for the Halloween update. We need costume ideas. So everyone will be able to submit costume ideas to that little form. It'll just go directly to us, and we can just kind of pick our favorite ones. And everybody that goes into that submission form will get some form of like Halloween cosmetic item,
Sweet.
like a
In
bloody
fact,
hockey mask or something.
this update is more the prequel for the next update, which will be a big one. It will be the Halloween update. And since Halloween is a pretty great holiday for game like Zombidle, who talk about zombie, demon, and monster,
Yeah.
I think Halloween is kind of a good holiday. So we will do a massive update, and we need people to give us idea, and also we need to promote the next update right now.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why this update have the portal.
Yeah, that plus the TwitchCon as well. I mean, being like we literally miss like a week of job because you're looking at the entire team of Zombidle right now, guys. Like me, Kojak, we're both a coder/designer. Etienne, artist and designer. Mike is taking care of the community and the word wizard. This is the actual entire team of Zombidle. Emily also helps. She's in the chat right now. But yeah, like we are only 4 dudes working on that. So like at the end of the week, 3 of us won't be home to be working on this one. Mike is actually not at home right now, and that's why he's sad and colorless. You want me to bring some poutine?
Yes, I do.
Yes,
Please
you do. I'll bring you all
God
the
damn it!
poutine.
I've been only eating meat for like a week and a half.
Nice. So yeah, one thing I wanted to discuss about that, I think that's a nice insight as a game dev to everybody. Like, why do we want to make like a big update on October? Of course, there is the player's value. Like, it's a nice event. We want to do that because it ties in with the game and everything. And it's a nice thing to have as a player. But there's also a more producer or business side to it. Actually, I'd like to talk about it. Like, we are trying. Sorry, what?
What is that?
What is that? No, but I'm trying, we're trying to tell, because all the big stores out there, I'm talking like all the platforms and everything, they also want to do the same thing. So, Armorgate, Congregate, Newgrounds, Google Play,
Yeah,
iOS, Newgrade. They all the platforms want to do that. Even Steam, I think, we're gonna have something for like October, some Steam sales or whatever. So they want to promote games that are around Halloween, and same thing for Christmas. So doing that as a game dev, like putting Halloween all over your game during the seasons, boosts your chances to get more exposure. therefore more downloads, therefore more funds to put back in the game, you know? So that's another reason, and yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I don't know if anybody of you guys wanted to add something on this, but I feel
that's pretty true. So we contact a lot of portal and things like that, and try to make the event and the search for the costume with the community. With them, we try to use their social media and things like that. So most of the portal we talk about that are on board. So I think it will be great. And each community, if I remember correctly, will choose costume for some character.
Yep.
I don't know if that's still a thing. I don't know, a new ground will choose for 3 character and congregate for 3 other and thing like that.
Yeah, Mike, where were we on that actually? I think it was the.
I've not been in the office for a week.
Why? What are you doing?
I've been places, mostly hookers.
Yeah, well.
But no, I've been trying to talk to Congregate about the newsletter, but that's about it. So
okay.
I've been kind of in limbo there.
Okay, we'll probably just talk about it like internally, saying like, okay, this, and this monster will be on that platform. Will be chosen.
Oh, that's already decided. I already picked them out. I just need to figure out a way to actually make it there.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, the point is adding another. So you know, it's a promotion thing as well, and it's also a good way to talk with the community again. You know, with this podcast right now being linked in the game as well, I think that Kojak added a link inside of Zombidle where you can actually check out the podcast as well. Like every single news, you can check out which podcast there is. But anyway, my point is, it's another way to tell the players like, hey guys, you know, we are here, we are updating that games and we are working on it every day, you know, because even if we do updates every 2 weeks, we still receive comments saying like, this game is dead, it's been not being updated for the past 2 weeks. Like, dude, I cannot like create code out of my ass, I have to actually do it. So yeah, anyway, so all of those reasons for Halloween. What do we have except the costume? Because it's not gonna only gonna be like a costume changing thing.
We will have a special. The portal will bring the player to a special map where there will be a Halloween theme, haunted house and thing like that, and there will be 3 challenges that each give a part.
Oh, no spoilers!
Item. And they will give item. And that's about it.
That's all for now.
That's all for now.
And there will be costume, there will be monster, there will be pumpkin, there will be stuff like that.
I like pumpkins.
That's all we can say. Sweet. What else was there in this update right now, the one we are releasing right now? What else was there?
Talk about the L bonus, the portal, and what else?
Oh, there was the chesting. That one actually, there was some bug fix, but I was speaking with Kojak this week, saying that the chest level 2, 3, 4, and 5 doesn't have tablets, doesn't have power potion, doesn't have, you know, the big, the nice items, the component items from level 1 were not in level 2 chests and everything. So and we were like, do we have time to do it? We're like, no, not really. You know, we already have super busy to release that update. Like, okay. And then this weekend, I was like at family's place with my mom, my brother, my families. There was kids everywhere. I was playing Zombidle. It was like, dude, I want those items in. Fuck it. So I brought my laptop. I opened my laptop, coded the features. It's like, I want those items in. Enter. And I coded them inside the game. So now it is available. The power, there's 4 items in the chest, 2 and more. It's power potion, tablets, callus, and rings. The rings. So they are there. We want to also add more items, like the items that you can only forge, for example. I think that would be nice to be in the later chests. I don't know which one, but that's something we could do, right, guys?
Yeah.
It's something we could do, but I'm still not sure how I feel about it.
Okay.
Not because you can do something that you should.
Yeah, and you're selling it. No, I was kidding.
Okay.
No, but I mean we can talk about that later. But no, I don't know. Because I like the idea of having an arcane chest, but I don't know that we should put stuff like power cubes and arcane only items.
Power cube, no.
Well,
That,
yeah.
but maybe power piece, the cube piece could be in it, but
you
not
know-
the complete power cube.
For example, the piggy bank. I think is that called piggy bank, where you restart the game
Pig
with
of
some
doom.
gold. That
Yeah.
one could be in there.
Yeah, well,
Because it's not
I-
super, like, it's not very super powerful. It's good, but it's not something that can break the game if you have too much or whatever.
I think we need to take a look at the piggy bank and see if we can find a better bonus or a use for it somewhere else, because, like, as far as I'm aware, nobody likes it.
Okay,
Nobody
Yeah.
likes what? I'm sorry.
let's give it to Mike then. We're gonna give all the piggy
Hey.
bank to Mike.
Maybe we could just give a better bonus. Maybe the starting gold is too low, so
Yeah.
but I'm guessing
Yeah.
not the best item, but there will be always a bad item. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I was
yeah.
just thinking that we could make a better item in the future that takes the piggy bank as a crafting component.
yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
that we can do.
That's a good point. But yeah, I mean, so basically, like, we're trying to brainstorm on which item we should put in there, and that's why I didn't put more items in the chest level 2, 3, 4. I want to put more of them, but we don't want to cram anything in there and just like, whoops, we broke the game, so we have to think about like which one should be where and everything. So right now, not having the tablets and the power potions in the chest level 2 and 3 and 4, that was more of a bug than a feature. But eventually,
It was a balancing thing at first, though, right?
it was what?
It was when there was the big exploit for the tablets that we actually decided to scale down on tablets so it would like be less common in the end game.
Yeah. I think that, yeah, we were afraid that the tablets, like we said, okay, the tablets should not have a second star, third star, and 4-star. So let's not put them in the chest level 2, 3, and 4 because that would be way too much. But we just removed them entirely. And that caused a bug, you know. So if you can get them in the first chests, they should be in the other chests as well. I believe so. And now they can be crafted, and when they're crafted, they're way more powerful than before. So now it is binded to time as well, so we can control the progress with time instead of just like I don't know, just like do runs and runs and runs of chess all the time.
Fair enough.
I believe so.
Is there anything else on this update? There's bug fix, but I don't think we should talk about bug fixes.
Well, I don't know which bugs. Which bugs did you fix? Actually, maybe there's some. There was something about the gamer save thing, the gamer save transfer.
Yeah, the biggest one is I had some people when the update first came out that were telling me that when they transferred their game over to GamerSave, it wiped their save, and they had a Berzerk save, but it was completely empty.
Okay.
So I just went in and I added some checks to the game so that if it doesn't actually upload your data, then it will check for that when it starts, and it'll be like, hey, so we ran into an issue. Go ahead and just like refresh and try again.
Okay. Okay. Do we have
And
do we have the amount of user going to Berzerk Pulse, by the way? Do we have like a... I'd like to know that. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I know that a lot of people are still having problems with getting their emails to verify with Berzerk Pals. And I've been talking to Mike about it, but he's out of commission for the moment.
Okay.
So as soon as
Not
he's
Mike, other Mike.
yeah, sorry,
Okay.
Mike Gaming,
Okay.
not you, Mike.
The other Mike.
The
Okay.
better Mike.
Okay, sweet.
Coder Mike.
Okay.
I'm a coder.
No, you do some coding. That's right.
Prettier
Sorry
Mike.
about that. I also can't say French Mike because I think
French
he speaks
Mike.
French too.
Well, he lives in France now, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Something
I
like
don't
that.
know.
Oh, something else, guys. it was this morning. I actually coded more buttons and more features for Zombidle. Exactly the same thing that happened this weekend. I played Zombidle. It was like me and my brother are actually competing in Zombidle, and he's better than myself in my own game. He's right now like below downstairs right now. I'm sure like he listened to the podcast and just like, haha, I'm better than you, small brother. But yeah, like we were playing it and we're like, I'd like to have a button that buy all skills instead of having like cling, 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 individual all skills. And on iOS or on your phone, it's very hard to click on all of them and it's super tedious. So this morning I was like, hey bro, do you want to see how I work? And he was like, yeah, why not? So I said, okay, I'm gonna code the button that you like. So I coded the buy all skills, activate all skills, a shortcut for farm mode. I heard that, I think, in my stream yesterday or something. And a bunch of little quick shortcuts, so a convenience button like that. But it's too late to put them in the actual update, in this update. So it will be part of the Halloween update, actually. But yeah, it's all there. It's in the game. So yeah, soon another feature.
Yeah, pretty great feature.
More features.
More features. So yeah, guys, I think is that all for the update?
Yeah.
I'm
Updates.
fairly certain that's everything. Yeah.
Sweet.
It's not a pretty great, pretty big update. In fact, we start working on the Halloween update last week, if I remember correctly. So
yeah, we already started on this one, and also we are building it so it will be easy for us to make more events, right?
Yeah.
So like if we want to do another one for Christmas, for example, it will be easier to add one in there. And we already have plans for the next 3 other updates, I believe, including like doing basically not the same thing, I don't want to say that, but doing a Christmas event, but also adding more stuff for the Christmas event that we can always reuse for other places. So basically what I'm trying to say is even for a special event like Halloween, we are trying to do stuff that will be reusable for the next update, right? We're always trying to recycle, not recycle, but be efficient and make more updates and more updates.
Yeah, true. But don't worry. Big event like Halloween and Christmas will always have new feature, not just recycle one.
Yeah.
But we were thinking about doing an event a month. After a while, maybe just simple event, and we want to reuse the code on these events.
Yeah.
More.
Like smaller events, like for example, I don't know, barbecue on summer or whatever.
Yeah, barbecue season, or maybe some smaller thing like
spring breaks.
Spring break, Valentine's Day.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Spring break.
Sure, just not.
But the big one like Christmas, Halloween, and Easter, I think we will always do more new content.
What would be a spring break one? I only see the Devil Lady on the spring break one.
Yeah.
That's a very good question.
It's like,
Bob goes wild.
I just started to draw right now. It's like,
And I see the face of Bob.
Sweet. Should we go and check out the feedback, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So one thing we wanted to do is a new segment we wanted to do is go and check out the feedback on Zombidle on multiple platforms, so on Reddit, Newground, Congregate, etc. Whenever we see a good feedback, and when I say good feedback, I'm not talking about, hey, Berzerk, I love your game, etc. I'm talking about constructive feedback, where people say, like, hey, I like your game, but can you improve this part, or what about this, or what about this, And I feel that brainstorming around those ideas will be nice. Plus, again, it shows that we are reading your comments, guys, because we do, like, on all the platforms.
And sometimes also it's some player have concern about thing, and sometimes just to clear the air that maybe we are gonna do something with the part of the game that you feel is more weak or.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Because sometimes like I read some comments and I'm like, dude, he's right, but I cannot do it because A, B, and C, you know, and that will be hard to explain in the comments because that will be like a super long wall of text and people will be like, man, I don't care. That's it, you know. So if we actually talk about it, I think that'll be better. So let's proceed. I think we have the first one is on Reddit actually. Let me switch my scene right over there. There we go. That's the new beautiful scene right here. So guys, by the way, it's the very first time I showed this scene. Let me know if you can see if everything is clear, if you are able to read, or if you want me to zoom in even further. I can do such thing. Actually, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Look at me, I'm Etienne.
Are you? Oh! There you go. You're the boss, man.
I've been getting away.
You're the boss. Whoops, I messed up.
Boom.
I had
You're fired,
one.
Jack.
I had one job and I messed up. You know what? I'm gonna fix that live. So why don't you guys?
I got 2 jobs and you typoed my name.
Did I? Mike.
There's an extra S. There's no S. That sucks.
What?
It's actually a typo on Twitter's end because there's like a character limit. But
Okay. So it's not okay. You get here. All right. And okay. So while I'm fixing this, guys, can you read the comment and start the debate? Any of you?
Can you do it, Shane? You're the only English speaker.
Do it.
So this comes a couple of days ago from Intrafinesse, and I think he originally posted this in response to somebody else talking about one of the updates. But he's basically saying, since the game has been out for so long and we all have lots of monster items, don't introduce new monsters. Instead, use the recycling of monsters I posted about a month ago. When you buy the highest rated monster, the Tomb King, the lowest rated monster, the Zombie Horde, loses all of its purchased levels and becomes enhanced and becomes much stronger and much more expensive.
Yep.
Do you wanna speak?
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's actually very funny because like 10 minutes ago, like just before the stream, me and Etienne were talking about something that we could use the. I don't know if that's what he's talking about, but probably like use the monster item to infuse the monster. We spoke about that like on last podcast actually. A way to use the monster item to infuse them into the monsters so they can level up on the tier, like go to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and when they go there, it's exactly what he says right here. The purchase monster becomes like more and more and more, they're more stronger, but they're also more expensive, and we can also even change the color or change the. Make them like the zombie hordes, for example. They could be red, or they not only change color, but more zombies or something like that. So we can reuse them and make them stronger. So we were talking about that. So I'm not sure if it's the same idea, but
No, it's not the same idea, but it's kind of the same basic thing.
Yeah.
We want to make the first monster and the other monster stronger with time. We wanted to make a prestige level for the monster since day one, but we never had time and a good way to do it. I think it's way to restart the monster is not the best thing, but the bigger thing, the thing where what he's talking about. It's something we will definitely do.
Yeah.
A way to increase the power of the first monster.
Yeah.
And I think it's something we will do sooner than later.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That the prestige system is in there. Like we're talking about it since a very long time. Don't know how to do it because I know that was our way to differentiate ourselves from other idle games. We didn't want to have like a shit ton of monsters, over 70 monsters, for example, and then you don't care about the new monster anymore. We just wanted to have like a bunch of 10 people and just like make them more important, So that was our way.
And give them more personalities.
Yeah, exactly. So recycling the monster is definitely something we should do and will do,
Totally agreed.
Yeah, but yeah, go ahead, go Jack.
Oh no, mine was just a little small thing.
Okay. What I was about to say. Yeah, like, okay, the feature, let's talk about the feature of infusing monster, for example. We need a shit ton of interface and stuff to do that. We need an interface on how to upgrade, and we need a new progress bar for every monsters, for example. We need a way to change the visuals. So there's a lot of stuff to explain inside the game, so people don't even have a question to ask, you know. Probably gonna unlock the feature with an item in the game. For example, at a challenge 450, for example, you unlock this item that makes you this feature available. Same kind of the same what we did with the arcane. It's only it's binded to a difficulty, so you unlock that thing at that place in the game, you know. So anyway, like, if there was a button that I can click and say, okay, add that feature, boop, voila, I will press it right now, you know. But it takes weeks of job to do it, and we have to do it properly. So yeah.
And sometimes there's fire we have to take care before doing that.
Yeah, and we can break other stuff. And
Yeah, and then sometimes there are updates that we have to do, like, for the game's longevity, kind of like the event updates and stuff that come before stuff like this.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
All right, let's talk about number 2 then.
Yep. So he's talking about rebalancing the cost of all the monsters. He's saying to space them out, as someone suggested a few weeks ago, so that they're evenly spaced, as opposed to now where the first few monsters are very close together, and then the Flying Squid and the Tomb King are really far apart.
Yeah.
This will make it efficient. Instead of buying 700,000 Tomb King levels, instead buy 100 enhanced giant zombies or something.
Yeah.
The Tomb King will still be strong, but then the giant zombie will be more cost effective, and then we don't need Carl.
Yeah. Go ahead, Etienne.
Let's go. Now, go ahead. You start speaking first.
Was about to say, like, I like the fact that at first it's always like, I think it's only 1-0 from the last level. At first it goes like this, and then with the squid it goes like this, and then the Tomb King goes like very far apart like that. I like that progression levels, because you get some hype and you're like, I can't wait to get the squid. Finally, yeah! And then you're super strong, and the feeling is great. So I don't want to mess up too much with that progression. However, after that, yes, I think that it might be a good call to just say that, okay, every new enhanced monster costs this amount or that amount, etc. Now, we just have to be sure that the way we unlock the second tier and the third tier also is on par with that balancing. For example, if we say you have to infuse them to unlock Zombie Horde tier 2, only the Zombie Horde, you know, so this one is get to tier 2. Maybe you're gonna get to level, I don't know, a shit ton before unlocking the next one tier 2, and when you unlock this one, well, you're already super strong and you don't feel that gap anymore. So should we just unlock tier 2 for everybody, so you always have time to, like, crave for the next one, or separately? Those are all the questions we have to check out for that, you know. So I think that we're gonna see when we're gonna do it first, and then we're gonna see, like, is it fun? No, whoops, we made a mistake, etc.
The main concern about that for me, and this will answer a lot of his point too. The reason is, at the beginning of the game, the first thing you do is you get money and you buy a monster. It's the start of the game. You have to. This is the only way for you to progress in the game. So he has to go faster, and I cannot stretch that mechanic all the game. I could, but I cannot stretch. I have to implement new mechanic because it won't. If I just have one mechanic, perfectly balanced, so you can have, you get money, you buy monster, and you continue the game. The game will become pretty boring fast. We have to have multiple mechanic. Some are good, some are not that good, but each new mechanic, when you get to a certain point, buying monster is good, but it's not the only thing. You have to get items, and after that you have to get shards, and you have to crafting. Each new mechanic provide a new gameplay for a level of player. But crafting mechanic and shard are just for high level player, and
Yeah.
we have to change the mechanic
Yeah.
to keep the game interesting. We cannot just have a perfectly balanced game with only one mechanic, the monster and monster level and prestige level. If we just have this thing,
Mm-hmm.
this won't work. This will be boring.
Totally
Even
agree.
if it's perfectly balanced.
That reminded me of a discussion we had about, I think it was Borderlands, right? Where like
Yeah.
I think I didn't play Borderlands, but I remember we talked about it, me, Etienne, and Mark, where the first one you could get an item like it was you were progressing like this, and then we're getting an item goes like bam, super strong, and you're like, oh my god, this is fucking awesome, and then the games goes balance again, and sometimes you get bored, like the difficulty goes like this instead of just going like that.
Yeah, in
And-
Borderlands 1.
in Borderlands 1, and then the sequel, I think, just like this, right?
Yeah, the
That-
sequel, it's a pretty great game because there's a lot of gun, there's a lot of sting,
Mhm.
the visual is better,
Yeah.
the story is, oh my god, really better than the first. But
Yeah.
I think the core mechanic, the enemy level up at the same time as you, so each
Yeah.
time you gain a level, you are weaker because if you level up, your gun are updated, and the enemy level up at the same time as you. You can
Yeah.
see if you are fighting someone and you kill a guy and still fighting the same guy, you see him level up at the same time as you.
Yeah.
So the progression
fair.
is too perfect. It's
Yeah.
too boring because you're always at the same level of
Yeah,
difficulty.
gotcha. So yeah, I think that's that insert. Like when you unlock the shards in Zombidle, it's just like whoa, we're getting a big progress like this, and then it fades out away a bit. But then we can implement a new mechanics or a new thing that just go like again, you go like poof, or another big boost like this, and it's those boosts that are very interesting. I remember that playing Adventure Capitalism, there's only one thing to do in that game, and it's grow a number, and that's it. But the way they implemented the bonus is brilliant, because like you're just like, I want to reach that multiplied 30 bonus, and then when you get to it, bam, you get like a huge bonus. You're progressing super fast, ba 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 ba, and then it fades out again, and then you crave for the next bonus like this, and they're just playing with that, instead of just saying, okay, every time you reach a new zero, you double the profits. That might be this exactly the same thing, at the end, but it's just like progressing like that instead of progressing like woo 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 like this, So you
Yeah,
have to play with roller coasters.
And I read a lot of comment recently about people who give us this guy. His comment is like that. It give us a great opportunity to have a game that is balanced well, and but I think if we balance the game too well without power cap and things like
Yeah.
that, it will be boring. And I have to say, sometimes when I read this comment, I wonder if I made the right choice. I have to think about it. Maybe if we change the balancing for something more slow and steady, we won't have to make an update each 2 weeks because the people will just grind their way to level. But I'm thinking if they grind their way like that without some level that they just fly through level, and some time where they are difficulty and they have to work for a goal to just have another plateau. If they just grind slow and steady, the game will need less update, but I think we will lose more people than we will get.
Totally agree. Totally
There's
agree.
nothing interesting in it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So
Yeah, it's
I just kind of had a light bulb moment at a couple of people in chat are like, oh shit, I can see it above his head. What if, remember that idea that I had, or not even that was mine, it was just came from the guys who were watching me on stream. But the monster or something that you fight that gets stronger every time you beat him, and he gives you some kind of powerful reward.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. The original idea was like it's a multiplier for hell, but I kind of agree with you guys. I'm not sure how we would do that or how to balance that properly. But what if every time you get, the new red shard or something like that, you can spend it on a monster to make them prestige.
To make them level up?
Yep. So the idea is, because in my head, when I was thinking about prestiging monsters, you have to do them in order. So you have to do zombies, and then when you do it, we can actually move their portrait back to the end of the Tomb King. Then it's very clear that they're stronger.
Yeah.
But then you have to do the giant zombie, and then you have to do the next one. So if we actually have the monster that gets stronger every time you fight him, but he gives you that item that you can spend to prestige the next monster, that actually gives you a very clear progression. It gives you a very clear goal every time. Gotcha. And it gives you a lot of power every time. And then we don't have to worry about, oh man, people have thousands of Tomb King items, but no zombie horde items. How are they going to level up the zombie horde? It gets rid of that problem entirely.
Yeah, I gotcha. So basically you have a reward that unlocks the next tier binded on challenge. So it's just a way to, unlock the content. Yeah? Yeah? That's an idea? Right. I was thinking about one thing though. The way I'm not super oh my god, the best idea ever. It's just it conflicts with something that we were talking where we had the monster. So I was actually thinking to build on your idea. We were thinking of having the monster items that infused on the monster to make them tier up. So I was just trying to bind your idea of every time you kill that monster, for example, it gives you a big item that you can use to infuse your monster, just to use the same mechanic like this, So that's why I was like, not super, super excited. I was just trying to connect the dots,
My only concern about tying leveling up monsters to the actual monster items themselves is people are just gonna, unless we restrict it in some fashion, people are just gonna dump all of their Tomb King items into the Tomb King and make him 10,000 times as powerful.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, we could say that any monster item gives a boost. And it unlocks them like even if you put the Tomb King color, for example, it's still gonna unlock the first one. It's still gonna unlock the zombie horde first.
But thing we discussed is we will tie the level with the in-game level. For example, you just unlock the zombie second tier in the game. Even if you buy it, you have the zombie second tier, but it won't be unlocked till you reach level 100 in the game with the zombie.
Yeah. So
and after that it will be maybe by level of 20, each 25 level you will upgrade the zombie to another level. So if you just go and put that in the Tomb King, you will never be able to reach each level of the Tomb King because it will cost too much skull in game. So you will be stronger if you divide all your level evenly against the monster you have.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm clear.
No, I think I get what you're saying. Is that the Tomb King becomes just so expensive. It's actually a lot better and a lot more efficient to put your items and your skulls into the early monsters.
When your Tomb King is level 100, your zombie horde is level 400, so you have already reached level 7, so it's stronger than your Tomb King. If you have to reach level 7 with the Tomb King, it will be almost impossible if you don't level up the other.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, we definitely I think we have all the puzzle pieces, guys. We just need to think okay, how can they fit together and just this. And I feel
we have a bunch of great idea, and we just have to match them together. I like your idea. I like the quest of your idea. I'm just not sure if that quest should match that reward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I remember that we were talking about having a guy saying you kill my father, I will avenge you, and then you kill him, and he goes you kill my father, I will avenge you, and just go that far infinite. You're killing generations of people.
That's the thing. We have the wizard right now, and I think we should try to have more add more character to the enemy and maybe have some recurring enemies too.
Dude, the wizard, when they're killed, the wizard are transformed into ghosts, so they should be appear like in hell or something, saying like, dude, why did you kill me? They're in hell.
Yeah,
Now they should be in a hell somehow.
We should do something with the wizard more. We should try. We try to infuse the monster with a lot of personality and stuff. Like the Lich is the guy who run the arcane and thing like that. And Bob is an asshole, and we should try to have more personality too with the good guy.
Sweet. Should we cruise the feedback again? Should we go back to the feedback? There's still a bunch of other points.
Can I speed through really quick, kind of summarize? Because I actually have to go in a couple of minutes.
Sure, no problem.
Basically, the rest of he's got a couple of really good ideas, like allow bulk watching of ads. And we were talking about the golden ticket thing. So if we added like a cinema in hell that you can go and watch like 5 ads, and then you can just earn
I don't like
tickets.
that at all. Like for me, it's a big no-no. Like, and we talk about it on the last podcast actually. But like very very quickly, like watching a bunch of ads, I don't want, like what I said, and I still gonna say it. I don't want players to have an option to do something very boring. And for a long period of time, So like watching one ad is okay. Like one ad in exchange of one bonus, I think it's okay. But watching like 10 ads in the same time to do X, I don't want that. I don't want that at all, and that makes me like puke as a player and as a game dev, because you're giving the opportunity to a player to watch to do something very boring. And watching ad is one thing, but grinding could be another one, And you should not allow your player to do that, because players who don't want to do that will feel weak, because they will say like, well, I could do that, but I really don't want to get into that trouble, so I won't do it. Therefore, now I'm more weak than the rest of the player. Therefore, fuck that game. And that's why I really don't want that in the game. Maybe I'm wrong, but like, it will take me a lot of effort to convince me on this one.
Yeah.
I will make a little Berzerk history lesson. We kind of experienced that thing in Heroes Arm, our second game. We put one of the strongest sword in the first village at a ridiculous price, and we used to think, oh, people will get it. You can buy it now. You have to go to the game. And sometime you will. It's just a goal, a faraway goal that you have to work for.
Yeah.
But it's not the way the people get it. The
Yeah.
people say the game is too grindy because people just stay around the village and grind till they can buy that sword.
Yeah.
Which is it's ridiculously expensive. You have to grind for 10 hours to get it.
It was super stupid.
God.
And if you just go through the game, you will have money in 5 hours. Pass the game.
Yeah, it was balanced, so it works well, but people just saw that ridiculously price on the first shop, and people were like, what the fuck is that? I'm stop playing it. But I'm gonna give I want Kojak to finish this up because he's about to leave, actually, so...
Sorry.
Kojak.
Yeah. I guess my brain immediately just went into how could it be done, and rather than should we do it.
Okay. Sorry, I just started to rant. Like, no, Kojak, no!
No. It's totally okay, because as you started talking about that, I totally agree with you, on all points.
Yeah.
But his other points, the splinters and shards, he's basically going back and talking about fixing the monster scaling and stuff.
Okay.
The one that I wanted to talk the most about, though, is he says he finds crafting very tedious.
Yep.
And right now, the way most people are doing crafting, I kind of have to say that I agree a little bit, because if you want to make ghost items, you have to click each individual ghost every single time you want to craft it. And we have a lot of plans to fix that. We have the multi-crafting that we want to let people do. And we were talking about that a little bit, like on how to balance it, how to handle that.
Yeah.
We were talking about the cookbook that lets you just, if you've made a recipe before, click it and just start it again.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have been actually asking for a queue where you can actually like set multiple things to craft at the same time, and it's just as soon as it finishes one, it starts another. And I don't know how I feel about that, because I think with the cookbook and making you able to craft multiple things at the same time, I think it'll fix the reason why people want to queue.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured I would just mention that as well as something that people have been asking for.
Yeah.
Personally, all these points are valid. We are doing something to fix that. We just need time.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure about the queue. I think it's a solution for a problem that won't exist once we do all the other thing. And also, I'm not sure about the queue because I want people to just came back to the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's an idle game. We want to give them reason to just came back every 5 or 6 hours just to make some decision and do something else.
Yeah.
We cannot let them go idle and everything is pre-programmed for a 3 or 4 day without a reason to go back because everything would be preset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Like we had a lot of complaints saying that we have made the game very cool for active player and not offline player, and I feel that could be a good step in the rewarding the offline player as well. Although I'm not super like I'm still like part of me is saying like my guts is telling me watch out with that idea. The queue thing is like watch out. Consider all the options on this one.
I see Wooden Spoon underscore ZA just say he like the queue idea because he travel a lot for work. Doesn't get internet access.
Yeah.
I guess this is a valid concern. Maybe some player like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying no for the queue. I'm just saying we have to think about what does it imply.
Yeah. I think I like it because you could. Like, for example, before I go to sleep, I could get in there and just queue up a bunch of ghosts to do into ectoplasm. And then when I wake up in the morning, it was like, cool, I have a lot of new stuff now, you know? So...
The recipe thing, I'm just, okay, do it.
Yeah.
There's no drawback to it.
Yeah.
The queue thing may have a drawback. We have to think about it.
So basically you feel the same as myself, right? Like... Yeah, I think it's a cool idea, but my guts is saying that we'll watch out, warning. So we're just like, we have a yellow flag on this one, not a red one.
There could be a problem. There could be
flag of color.
Yeah, we have to think about it.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel the same way as you guys. At least for the queue, but like the cookbook is just a no-brainer. Like,
yeah, totally.
Just easier and it's just less tedious. There's no reason not to do it.
Exactly.
I remember, Kojak, I don't know if you have time. Kojak, do you still have time?
I have like a little bit of time.
A little bit of time. Okay, I remember that you talked about an idea saying that the ghost crafting could be, instead of an hour each, could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 15 minutes. And at first I was like, oh, that sounds cool. And then I was like, well, it still rewards the active player. And people are starting to feel that we only reward the active player.
Yeah.
So I'm just throwing that in the air, but like me, I'm kind of an active player. I wake up every morning, and I wake up every morning. Can you believe that? I wake up and like I open the game and watch my ads and do my stuff, blah blah blah, and then around noon on my lunch break and whatever. So like me as a player, I'm like, yes, I want that. You know, I'm gonna craft a shit ton of ghost items and everything, but I'm not sure if it's fair for everybody. So.
I'm not sure. I'm not an active player. I'm an idle player, but I'm not sure about it because time allow us to
control the progress.
A little bit, and since we have a lot of updates that we have to do, so the update of World 4, 5, 6, and the update of content is each time delayed.
Yeah.
So I kind of fear that if we
Yeah.
have not be too generous with power right
yeah,
now.
that's a good one. Yeah, I mean, binding stuff to time, like crafting, is a good tool for us to say, like, okay, guys, just wait for it. Like, new stuff is coming up, you know? If you kill everything in the game and destroy every single map spot and everything and get all the achievement, you won't get back in the game, you know? Even if we put more content, you might uninstall it and that's it. Well, there's more chances, you know, maybe we can still work on it, but, like, there's a high percentage of chance that we're just like, okay, I beat the game. There you go, bye. You know, so it's a good way for us to just say like, hey guys, just wait for it. New content is coming up. New content is coming up.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, Zombie Momo was saying maybe you could allow the queue only for basic item like ghosts. And then Larklin is saying maybe we have like a certain amount of time that you can like devote to crafting.
Yeah,
and I think those are.
If we have a queue, I will.
I have an idea. Maybe if thing like ghosts and rubbish are a cumulative item. You know, you make ghosts, ectoplasm, and then maybe if in the recipe, if you want to make a ectoplasm orb, or I don't know, the prism. The prism is the last level. If you want to make the prism, maybe you can just click on the prism. If it just do every.
Yeah, like you take 27 ghosts at the same time and bam, it starts to craft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What that kind of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If you have 27 ghosts, maybe in every form possible, it just do it.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking too, because when I see that, like maybe we should allow the queue for basic items, that kind of tells me that okay, there's something that we need to tweak, like maybe we didn't make the crafting of ectoplasm or something good enough. Like that tells me that there's another solution maybe, like the one you were talking about where you just like cram 81 ghosts together and you just spend like 3 hours and then you have a prism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we have to if we have to craft 27 ghosts at the same time, maybe we have to stretch the time accordingly.
Accordingly.
Yeah. So it will take more time, but like the queue thing, but only for items that are like that.
Yup.
I get you, and that's kind of what I was thinking. Where when I see that, I just kind of get this feeling like, there's a better way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like instead of trying to add a fix on top of the system, like we just kind of tweak the underlying system a little bit.
Yeah.
And we get something better. But unfortunately, with that, guys, I do have to run. So.
Sure, man. Shane, thank you very much. Go, Jack. Look at that guy in the corner.
Yeah, man.
See ya, Kojak. Can I replace you with a nice bird? Or your
am I gonna break everything if I like jump out of the Skype call?
No, I think maybe. Try it out. We're gonna see.
All right.
Maybe.
We'll find out.
I hope not.
Later, guys.
See ya. Maybe it's gonna break everything, guys. Please wait a bit. Yeah, he broke stuff. Almost. Yeah.
What an asshole.
What? That was fast. Oh, and now I broke everything. Now it's my time.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Hang on. So this one goes there. This one goes there. Okay, so is there? Whoa, that is weird, guys. Stick with us, please. Well,
that's weird. My camera change angle.
What? You're on two places at the same time. Okay, I'm just gonna switch you here, Mike.
Okay, I'm just a giant.
This is you're just
I'm
a
just
giant.
a big giant head.
Yeah, you're just a big giant. Okay, I'm gonna have to redo it entirely. While I'm doing that, please, Mike. I don't know if you have any other feedback to talk about. There's a big giant mic right here in the middle of the screen now. Oh yeah, dance. Sweet.
What?
So, is there like a this was a comment from Reddit. Was there any other comments we can talk about?
In that list, I know the guy also say that we should remove Carl.
Yeah,
Um,
I just don't agree with this one.
I don't agree with this one for many reasons. The first one, it's because Carl just boos the other guy, and it's a cool character. I want to keep it.
I
like
spent
it.
a lot of time on finding that name.
Yeah, and also I think it's a great way to give a little bit of power, and it's kind of the last monster. I don't think we
Yeah.
will have another monster after him.
Yeah,
So
yeah. For me, it's
I'm-
the
I'm Files now.
the what?
I am Files now.
Look at that. Whee! Everybody's files. Your file. Everybody's file.
God damn it.
And this is called professionalism. Please, everybody,
I'm
big round of
filed.
applause for professionalism.
So
Yeah.
that gets fired, I get filed.
For Carl, I see him as, I don't like the way I'm gonna say it, but I see him as a trash can of skulls. Like, when you have way too many skulls, you can dump it, like, in there and say, like, okay, now I multiply my DPS by 3. This is the kind of progress we
Yeah.
were talking about earlier, saying, like, you know, a very steady progress. When I reach this point, I get this bonus, and it goes super steady. So Carl is our safety net for skulls. If you have way too many skulls in the game and nothing else counts, for example, you are at 1,500 Tomb King, for example, so upgrading it that means nothing, at least Carl, whenever you are in the game, Carl is a small boost to upgrade you. Like, multiply by 3 is always good in a game, whenever you are in the game. So Carl is our safety net for that. So I don't want to remove that for that, because of that
Yeah.
reason. But now we have
and
to...
I think he's pretty cool too. And
Yeah, as
I
a character, I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. So, yeah, totally agree on that.
So I will change it before removing it.
Yeah.
I think you just needed a new hat. That's all you need.
Ah, a new hat. There
Yeah.
you go. A new hat.
See, fixed.
More hats.
Everything's fixed.
More hats. I don't know. Maybe if we go on Congregate, we can see...
I've looked at it. It's mostly like bug reports.
Okay, bug reports.
That
Okay.
and Newgrounds and Congregates were mostly bug reports and stuff that was like 4 months old.
What about Armor Game?
I like you with.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Armor Game is a website.
I'm on Armor Game, and most of the people just talk about how their strategy.
Okay.
There's not a lot of bug report.
Okay. So they're talking about strategies, which is
Yeah.
nice, which is cool. Just wanted to show you guys a little hint, not a hint, but a little sneak peek. Etienne, are you working on the new splash screen, by the way?
No, I am not, because I don't have the monster costume, and I need them.
Oh, you need the costume ideas before doing the
Yeah,
splash screen.
this will
Yeah.
be the monster costume and the splash screen, and the icon will be the last thing I will do for the
Yeah,
update.
the icons as well.
Right now, I'm
Lots of
working on the haunted house.
On what?
and,
Sorry.
on the haunted house.
Okay, on the hunter. Okay.
And the Halloween monster and stuff like that.
Okay. Sweet. Look, guys, I just wanted to show you. I did that this morning. It's not super pretty, but at least it works. So I can go like buy all skills. Bam!
Like my
So
dick?
then it buy. Like Mike, where are you, Mike? I miss you so much. So you can buy all
see you
skills
tomorrow.
by this little button over there, and you can also activate all skills. Boom! All at the same time. Like this. And I also made the enable farm mode. I don't really like that button, but at least it works. And I made a go-to arcane here just because I don't like that button as well. It's just like a warp, and there's already a button here to do it. But, you know, I only wanted to show you that we're working on quick options like this in there. Whoa! How many items do I have in this game? This is a debug game. Our face is here. Yay! But yeah, little sneak peek, guys. So about costume, what kind of costume can we have?
I don't know. Did we get some idea?
I don't know. Well,
Of the
I
community
don't
right now?
think so.
Well, the update is not up yet, so we
Whoa,
can't
look
collect
at that. I'm
stuff.
breaking this. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna redo
My
it.
first idea for the splash screen, if I remember correctly, was to our first idea for the Halloween thing. I wanted to just put the lady,
Devil
the
lady.
Deal lady, on the picture that said, "Wait till you see my Halloween costume."
Yeah.
Just to tease the player, and the splash screen of the game would be her in a hot dog costume,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
other monster.
Yeah,
I was
she'll be
thinking a
like
ketchup packet or something.
the other-
ketchup patches. And so she goes like super flirty for 2 weeks. Like, I can't wait for you to see my sexy costume, and then it's a hot dog or something like that.
Not even a sexy
where the-
hot dog, like a dirty hot dog.
No, the face and the wiener, super puffy, and all the other monster will be. That was my first idea, but we decided to go with the community thing instead.
Yeah. Sweet. So yeah, here in the first map, there's a portal here, a pumpkin portal, saying like, we need your ideas and everything, blah blah blah, and it goes like, what? Oh yeah, okay,
A
didn't know that.
slutty window.
Anyway, you click on the submit ideas, and then you can submit a new idea as a costume, and then we're just gonna go check out like what's the best one, etc. And post them on Twitter, Facebook, and all the other places. So yeah.
Big Plague as a doctor, Carl Winner.
A slutty widow. A cross-dresser is her outfit. Make Carl a wiener. Make Carl
I wanted to make the Big Plague as the Crow.
Yeah.
Because of the South Park episode where Satan said that every douchebag who think is sexy wants to dress as the Crow.
Yes. That fits so much with the character. Saying like, I'm so cool, but I'm not really. I'm super lame. Yeah. It's like-
But Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon would be nice. Which one could be Sailor Moon?
Sailor Moon. I don't know. The giant zombie.
The
maybe?
giant zombie could be Sailor. Yeah, could be this. That's
Well,
nice.
The zombie horde, the zombie horde could all be like different sailors.
Okay.
Oh,
my
dude, yeah.
Bob as Kojak is my favorite.
Bob as Kojak.
That's a bit meta.
Wow, nice. I like the zombie horde will be marines or like a bunch of yeah, like the giant zombie could be a pirates and zombie hordes could be like the little seamen.
No, I meant like the sailors, like sailors like Sailor Moon has more than sailors, like Sailor Venus, Sailor, like Power Rangers, but with Sailor Moons.
Yeah.
That's
wanna
what I
make
meant
the
by that.
zombie like semen?
Yeah, right. No problem can appear. No. Is that alright?
No.
Nothing
Do
can
you
go
want
wrong.
some semen in your poop deck?
I want
Then?
some semen in my games. Where is this
In
going?
this trusty swallow.
With my trusty swallow. Beautiful. That's so beautiful. What else? Like somebody said, make Bob One Punch Man. I smell a lawsuit.
What is One Punch Man?
Oh, dude, I know the character, I know the anime, but I didn't watch it, and I have to. It's kind of an anti-anime, should I say? I think people here in the chat, let me know if I'm wrong, but it's apparently like a guy who can defeat any monster in one punch, but everything, like the character is so bland that nobody likes him because like he can kill anybody, and like people doesn't trust him because like he's super bland. He doesn't have a story. Like for example, he's very fucking strong, but the way he becomes strong is boring. Instead of being like, I was born in the fire of the blah blah, you know, that epic story. He just said like, no, fuck it, I was an accountant and I just decided to quit my job and train for 3 years. That's it. Now I can kill every fucking monster with one punch, you know? So everything around him is super boring. His suit is boring, his face is boring, but he's powerful as shit. And his sidekick, this guy is very, like, has a big story and is, like, very convincing, always, like, screaming his passion, and everybody's like, oh, it's rooting for that guy, but he's very... not strong at all, you know. So it's like the other side. So everybody's like rooting for the sidekick, not for One Punch Man. So it's like kind of an anti. No, it's an anti. It's an anti-anime.
Actually,
I believe
the
so.
squid could be anti.
Ah, there we go. You are right, Lash. Woo! Nice. So I got the grasp of the series, but I didn't. Yeah, it's a parody of all characters who are too OP. There we go.
Okay.
There you go.
The squid, the squid could be in a Sailor Moon outfit.
The squid. The
The
squid.
squid thing.
Yeah, the squid could be something revolving around hentai.
Oh, I know. The big plague. The big plague needs to be Harambe.
Harambe. Oh wow. Yeah. And he just says "dicks out" every time you upgrade.
Yeah.
He's like "dicks out." Oh, nice. I like it. The Blacklist could be like in. Oh no, we couldn't see him. Like I was thinking about, you know, those robe and robe de chambre. What is that?
Oh,
Bathrobe.
What?
Bathrobe.
A bathrobe? Yeah. Is that it? Bathrobe?
I think so.
Yeah. But you couldn't see it. But it was like seeing
Yeah,
him
it's
as
the
a
boring,
gentleman, you know.
Or he could reveal his face.
Ah. And that could be Kojak. There you go.
Yeah.
He can defeat anything with one punch, but nobody believes he can. Ah, there we go. There we go. I have to watch this anime. It looks so awesome. The One Punch Man series. I have to. Ah.
Is there any more
No.
suggestion or thing?
Well,
Come on.
Thompson wants us to stop about the Harambe jokes,
Dicks out.
so I'm gonna say he's fired.
There we go. No, guys, I think I'm good. I think it's about time to wrap this up, actually. We lost one of our members. And, yeah, alright, let's switch that for the other scene. Voila. And, everything is screwed up again. Okay, fuck that. That was a bad plan. Alright. So, wanted to finish by saying I'll be at TwitchCon. Me, Mike, Kojak, we all gonna be at TwitchCon presenting another game at Berzerk Studio called Just Shapes and Beats. If you want to see a game that's all about beats and shapes and playing with the controller, which will be our very first game on console, by the way. If you want to check it out, just look for the big music booth where everybody else around is annoyed by our music. Find that booth, we'll be there. Otherwise, I have a panel, I think, over there. Anyway, just follow me on Twitter and you get like all the deets. Etienne, you have Twitter now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I have Twitter and I have 3 followers.
3 followers. You have more followers than tweets.
Yeah, I have 2 tweets. And one is the automated one.
You're on fire, man.
Yeah. I'm a social media star. Let me check what is the address. I don't remember it.
You got it like right behind you. It's Berzerk Etienne.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't it Berzerk EG?
Berzerk EG
Or
for
did you
Twitch.
change it again?
Berzerk EG for Twitch. Berzerk Etienne for Twitter. I'm
Yeah.
more informed than you, man. I know more about yourself, your virtual self, than you do.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better at these things.
It's not working.
Tomorrow I'm gonna have 4 tweets.
But yeah, and people, if you can just send us idea for a costume, it
Yeah.
would be great.
Nice.
We'll start working on that as soon as I can.
Sweet. Sweet.
That's about it for me.
Mike, anything else to add?
No.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I'm too tired to think right now. No, I got no idea.
Alright, no
We'll
problem.
be at TwitchCon.
You'll be at TwitchCon. There you go. So we're finishing on this beautiful note, guys. Thank you very much for watching today's episode, guys. Again, next episode will be I think it will be on the next update. So that makes it on the 14th-ish. So October 14th. So in about 2 or 3 weeks from now. So guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. If you have any feedbacks or whatever, just follow the channel for the next one if you want to stay in touch with us. And yeah, you got all our Twitter handles and stuff here. Just spam
There's
ourselves
a typo in mine.
So what?
There's a typo in mine.
Yeah, there's
Told
a
you.
typo. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that up.
You're
But
fired.
yeah, it's time to say goodbye. So thank you very much, guys. You guys are the best. Especially you. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.